Hi everyone, welcome to Legally Yours. Today I'm here with Anne-Marie Cade from Divorce Right, and in this episode I just really wanted to cover how Anne-Marie's services can actually help family lawyers and their clients themselves at sort of going, and how she works with family lawyers. So thanks so much for joining us today, Anne-Marie.
Thanks, Karen.
So I can imagine there might be some resistance from the family law community where they feel like they're not quite sure how they work with you, because you offer a broad range of services, being divorce coaching, obviously the mediation, which they're more familiar with, but also as a parenting coordinator. So how do you work with family lawyers, and why is it of a benefit to them?
So that's a good question, and I find that working with a divorce coach can be very beneficial to lawyers, because when clients are going through a separation, they are very stressed. They are forming an emotional attachment to a particular position sometimes, and it's very hard to shift them from that, and they continue to tell their story over and over again, and tend to lose sight of the fact that the lawyer actually deals with the legal aspects of the breakdown, and it can be very stressful for lawyers too. So coaching actually creates a transformation in the client's thinking. They can move away from that negative narrative to start thinking more rationally and really focus on the legal outcomes. And when they are coached, they in fact become a credible client.
Absolutely, and I guess that you become that sort of objective support to that client.
Yes,
so
that's right.
If they need to tell that story over and over and over again to you, you can actually listen to that, help them kind of work through it, get a future focus of what needs to happen, so that the benefits of the lawyer is that then they get to actually help them with the legal process, which
That's
is what
right.
they're for, which is amazing.
And when I work with a client, if they tend to keep repeating the story, part of the services that we offer as a coach is that I use certain techniques to get them to move really from that story of divorce to the business of divorce, because the divorce actually, it's really important to treat it like a business transaction. It's like your marriage is broken down, and it's like the winding up of one company and you're starting another. So I look at it like that, and it's really important that the new company or the new business you've started functions properly, because you don't want that breaking down.
Absolutely. We want to be, that's right, because then you end up in potentially another situation where second marriage, and then that ends up failing, and you need to actually really understand that you move on and have a better life, and you're able to deal with that emotional stuff that you've gone through, which is amazing. And I can also imagine there's a benefit to family lawyers too around the preservation of their relationship with the client. Something that I hear a lot from community is that, particularly when in the family law space, is that often that relationship goes quite toxic between lawyer and client, because the lawyer is trying to keep them on topic. The client is sometimes emotionally very, fraught and volatile. And so by having you there, it means that relationship goes a lot smoother. And then if you can kind of at the end have that family lawyer with the client feeling, better, stronger, healthier, and satisfied with the outcome, they will then refer more clients to that lawyer. They become that more trusted advisor on the legal front. So that would be huge.
And the lawyer can really champion what the client wants to achieve.
Absolutely.
And work towards that to get a good outcome for the family moving forward.
And I think the brilliant thing about you is you do have a legal background, so you are able to communicate in a way with the lawyer that that they understand. So you bring all that sort of holistic together in one package, and you can also act as sort of a little bit of an interpreter between the client and the lawyer at times, where you can make sure everything keeps on track. So I just can't see a situation where you just shouldn't be involved in every separate.
I sometimes think, I don't know how people do divorce without a coach, or not just a coach. I talk to my clients about really building that team, because it's so important to adopt a collaborative approach. So you've got your lawyer, you've got your coach, you've got a financial advisor, maybe you also have a counselor, and you've got to, it takes a village to raise a child, and it does take a village to divorce as well.
Absolutely. Well, I think you made a good point to me in previous conversations we've had, where you talked about when people get married, you bring the two families together and all your friends, and they celebrate your love and this new life that you're starting. But equally, when that marriage is broken down, you still need to have the support. And often in that time, family and friends probably aren't your best go to, because they're obviously, you know, there's probably other things.
Because they cannot be objective. That's the main reason.
Yes. Absolutely. Whereas that's what you can absolutely offer, and, you know, and make sure that then at the end of the process they can move on. Well, thank you. I think what you do is absolutely fantastic. I think you're bringing in so many new innovative ideas. I think the whole process needs more of this happening, and I really admire all of your work. So if this is resonating with you, if you'd like to know more about Anne-Marie from Divorce Right, head to our website at legallyyours.com.au. You can head to Anne-Marie's website at Divorce Right. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks, Anne-Marie.
Thanks, Karen.